Second chance saloon over in the Copa America as both Ecuador and Jamaica look to bounce back after their opening defeats over in Group B. Who will get it right? Who will get it wrong? We're going to get into it next. That's right, folks. Back once again with another product preview. Looking forward to Second Chance Sundays over in Group B with Ecuador and Jamaica, both looking for their first wins of the tournament. We'll get into it in a minute. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe button, your one-stop shop for Copa America. It's right here under one rooski. Can the Reggae Boys get it right second time around? We'll get into that 1 minute. Make sure you smash the like, smash your subscribe, your one-stop shop continues. So let's get into it then. Of course, have a look at what we're talking about. It is Ecuador up against Jamaica, and that's, of course, coming at you on Wednesday, June the 26th. We'll get to that in a minute, but let's take a look at Ecuador, who have been here 29 times in the past. They've been here, of course, with the best ever performance, finishing in fourth in 1959 and 1993. Their manager is Felix Sanchez Bass, that's right, with the star man Moses Caicedo deep in midfield. They are in Group B, with odds of 8-5 to win the group, 11-4 on to qualify, and to win the whole thing, 16-1. Now, those odds took a bit of a battering this past week with their shock loss to Venezuela. Their now odds have drifted to 33-1, as of course they try to get out of this. My expectation was a semi-final spot for Ecuador. They've got it all to do in the next one. Let's take a look then at, of course, they are currently ranked 31st in the world according to FIFA. Take a look at the resume then, shall we, for Ecuador. So far, not so good. They did have a bit of positivity before the tournament with a 2-1 win over Honduras, but since then, it's been pretty much a miserable time. Opening day defeat, losing their key man as well in Valencia up top, and losing to 2-1 to Venezuela. They still have 2 games to get it right. When I say right, to get at least 4 points. I think 4 points might guarantee your top 2 spots, because that is the bare minimum. Third place, you go home. So if it was to end today, Ecuador will be back in their bags, of course. But they're taking on Jamaica now, and of course, these are the key men to, of course, guide them over the line. We've got the likes of Hincapié at the back. We've got Galindez. I don't think he's available. So Dominguez, of course, between the sticks. Then John Yaboa, Sarmiento, of course, the goal scorer. But they're going to have to find a way to get past the Reggae Boys without the likes of Erna Financia up top. Let's take a look then at, of course, my starting 11 for this match. I've changed it up a little bit with the likes of Dominguez between the sticks, Hincapié, Pacho, Torres, Placado, Franco, Caicedo, John Yobo on the left, Sarmiento on the right, Kennedy Paz, and Jordi Caicedo fill in the void from Valencia up top. What about, of course, the Reggae Boys? Let's take a look at them, shall we? Of course, coming at you. Been here 3 times in the past, of course. Group stages was their best ever back in 2015, 2016. They're trying to eradicate those woes, but right now they've come into this on the back of a bit of a wimpy start. Herman Helgemarsson is the manager, with Leon Bailey was set to be the star man. He's not here. Yeah, that's what, of course, I've been told. He's not here. Do your research, they say. But he was included in the official Copa America squads. He was there. He was listed. But since then, it's all gone wrong. So Leon Bailey, we can get the big fat marker out and cross him off. He ain't here. That's right. So who is the star man? Well, we're going to have to rethink of that, of course, in a minute. Group B, of course, 9-1 to win the group, 5-1 to qualify at the start of the tournament, and 150-1 to make it through. They have drifted dramatically to 250-1. My expectation was a group stage exit, despite their start anyway. It's not been the great start, and they're currently ranked 55th in the world according to FIFA. This is, of course, their resume. 1-0 loss to Mexico, which was expected, of course. I think realistically, Jamaica looking to beat Venezuela in that last game. If they can get a point against Ecuador, then it all comes down to goal difference, I would imagine, for that second spot. So they still got a chance, but their squad looks depleted at the moment. Well, I'll take a look at it in a minute. So currently Jamaica are 4th, and they've got it all to do when they take on Ecuador on the 26th of June. These are the players that were listed at the start of the competition for this competition. No Andre Blake, don't know where he's at. So a bit of a change of goalkeeper, perhaps. Well, actually, there was a change of goalkeeper as well. Again, no Amari Bell. I haven't seen him in there either. And, of course, the likes of Leon Bailey is also absent. So who's left? Well, we're going to make up a team right here, right now. And this is... We got Shaquin Davis between the sticks. We got Pinnock, Latabwedu, Dishon Bernard in there. We got Gregory Lee on the left, Lembeska on the right, Casey Palmer and Bobby Dakova Reed somehow in the midfield. We've got Damari Gray, Shamar Nicholson on the wings, and then Antonio down the middle. And of course, hoping to prove us that he's got what it takes to keep the Reggae Boys in this competition. Let's take a look then at the match itself. It does take place at the Allegiant Stadium on the 26th of June, Ecuador, but with Sanchez in the dugout up against Jamaica and Hogmargerson in the dugout. They have played each other 3 times since 2009, with Ecuador winning 2 of them, Jamaica winning none of them, and there's been 1 draw between these 2 sides. Ecuador coming into this 3 wins, 3 defeats over the last 6. As for Jamaica, 58% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 4. The most recent match between these 2 sides was a 2-0 win for Ecuador, and that was some time ago. That's right. When was that last match? Of course, Kunamiteta. It was around about back in September 2018. It's been a little bit of time there. The odds currently have Ecuador 15-8 on for the victory. 29-10 is the draw. 6-1 is your Jamaica. They are, of course, underdogs. Now, at the start of the tournament, Jamaica were favoured to win this group, and of course, that loss to Venezuela has really opened up a can of worms for this group. But the public vote is still backing them, with Ecuador getting 73% of the vote, Jamaica 22%. The draw is at 5%. Now, what about me on this one then? Well, of course, a lot's riding on this one. Of course, Ecuador coming into this without their key man up top. And of course, a little bit of a whimper at the moment. I think there's a lot of weight and expectation on the shoulders of Ecuador to deliver in this one. But standing in the way is a Reggae Boys who have got the ability to get something out of this game. But have they got enough in the tank to win this one? I don't think so. I think the pressure's going to mount on both of these 2 sides here, and of course lead them into a bit of a tricky predicament heading into the final game. I'm going to go with a draw here, which gives them both the point of the bag, and then they'll go down to the wire with match number 3, where Jamaica will take on Venezuela and Ecuador will take on Mexico, and of course leaving it all up for grabs at the end of this one. That's my take. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it. Be sure to subscribe, smash the like, and of course catch you later for the next one, guys, when we come back for match number 3.